Hi, are you planning to file self-assessment tax return in the UK but not sure where to start? This video is for you. The self-assessment tax return deadline, which is 31st January 2025, is fast approaching, and quite naturally, many of us are feeling overwhelmed. Therefore, I am here to help guide you through who needs to file self-assessment tax return, the common difficulties people face during this process, and how TaxScouts, the sponsors of today's video, can make this process incredibly easy and stress-free for you. Please watch this video till the end to know more on this topic. If you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Suman. I moved to UK from India back in 2015 to work here as a doctor. For the first few years, my only income in the UK was from my NHS job, so I never needed to complete self-assessment tax return. However, for the last 3 years, I am generating some revenue from this YouTube channel, which is my business, so I have to pay taxes on this income. Also, I have some capital gains from my investments in India, which is also taxable in the UK. So I need to file self-assessment tax returns in the UK to declare all my incomes to the HMRC. So who should file self-assessment tax return in the UK? If you fall in any of these categories,
you will likely have to file
a self-assessment tax return. You are self-employed or a sole trader. You have rental income from a property. You have income from abroad, for example, India, in my case. You have capital gains tax to pay. If any of this apply to you, it's crucial to get started on your self-assessment tax return as soon as possible. Many people, including me, find the self-assessment process daunting and time-consuming. This happens because tax laws and regulations are complicated and difficult to understand, but this leads to confusion and anxiety. Therefore, the process can become very stressful, especially if you are not familiar with tax procedures. Gathering all the necessary financial documents is a significant task. This happens as it involves organizing and uploading documents, but it can be time-consuming. Therefore, many find it a huge burden. Mistakes can happen, but it will lead to fines and penalties. This happens due to the fear of errors, but anxiety becomes overwhelming here. Therefore, it's important to get it right the first time. And this is where the services of a skilled accountant comes in. Traditional accountants charge based on the complexity and the number of invoices if you are a business. This happens because their services can be costly, but small businesses as well as single-person businesses like me find services unaffordable. Therefore, we often look for more affordable solutions to file our tax returns. Self-employed individuals may struggle to get the attention of their accountants. This happens because accountants often prioritize larger clients, but it leads to delays and lack of personalized services. Therefore, the process can drag on, and this creates more and more anxiety. Using traditional accountant involves a lot of admin work. This happens because it involves putting together invoices, emails, and follow-up questions, but the administrative hassle adds to the stress. Therefore, many like me will look for online, simpler solutions. Side hustlers or solopreneurs often don't want to delve deeply into understanding tax. This happens because they cannot afford to make mistakes, but it makes the process even more daunting. Therefore, we need a more straightforward and reliable solution to file our taxes. Last year, I tried to complete my online self-assessment form by myself, and there are some areas which I found really difficult to complete. The first one is calculating business profit. Now for this, you need to maintain the record of all the financial transactions over the year and also calculate your business profit accordingly. This can become tricky. Therefore, you might find this challenging. The second most important part of the allowances and reliefs you are eligible for, but claiming them correctly can be confusing. Therefore, mistakes can happen, which can be quite costly. The online self-assessment form can become very lengthy if you have multiple sources of income and you have to fill each section accurately and make sure that you don't make any mistakes. Therefore, this process can become quite overwhelming. This brings me on to the sponsors of today's video, TaxScouts. They can significantly simplify the self-assessment process for busy individuals, particularly side hustlers and self-employed individuals. TaxScouts offers an online structured process. This happens because it guides users through each step of the self-assessment form. First, you have to sign up and register on the platform. You may use the link in the description and pinned comments below to sign up to the platform. Then you will fill up all the relevant information, including your unique taxpayer reference number for self-assessment tax filing. The website will pull your income and employment information from the HMRC website, and you can see all the employment incomes filled in already. Now you can add all your other income like income from self-employment, property rentals, foreign income, which in my case was Indian income. After that, you have to upload some documents like your income and expenses for your business. I also had to upload my Indian income tax submission document. You will be assigned an expert accountant who will start working on your tax return promptly. My accountant was Kunal, who requested some more additional documents which needed to be uploaded. I uploaded them, and within a couple of days, my whole tax return was completely filled up and sent to me for review and approval. I had the opportunity to clarify my doubts and ask questions at this stage. Once I was happy, I approved my tax return and it was submitted to HMRC by my accountant. The whole process was completed within 4 days and my tax returns were submitted to HMRC in a seamless manner. This approach is particularly appealing to individuals who manage their money online, often from their phones, and are open to digital solutions to make their lives easier. TaxScouts provide fixed and affordable price. This happens because traditional accountants can be costly, but TaxScouts offer good value for money. Therefore, it's great for small businesses and side hustlers like me. TaxScouts connects users with high quality dedicated accountants who are available for one-on-one contact. This personal touch allows users to build a relationship with their accountant from the point of signing up and ensures that questions are answered promptly. The accountants are vetted by TaxScouts, providing an added layer of security and reliability. TaxScout offers integrations which make it easy to share your invoices, and this helps the process of sharing your financial document with your accountant. Therefore, it saves you time and reduces stress. TaxScouts ensures accuracy and no fine. They have a Trust Pilot score of 4.8 and the level of trust and reliability is quite high. Therefore, side hustlers and small businesses who cannot afford mistakes can feel secure with their services. Overall, TaxScout simplifies the self-assessment process by offering user-friendly, cost-effective, and reliable solution. This happens because it addresses specific pain points and simplifies your life. Therefore, you can avoid the stress and complexity associated with self-assessment tax return filing and focus on what you do best, running your own business. Don't wait until the last minute. This happens because the deadline is January 31st, 2025, but acting now ensures your tax return is filed accurately and on time. Therefore, visit TaxScout's website through the link in the description box below and get started with your tax return. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or any comments, please do let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video for more helpful content. Stay organized with your taxes and let TaxScout handle your self-assessment tax return filing. See you in the next video.